What's happening, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Adam. This is Vancity Audi. We're in my home away from home rider performance with my RS3 behind me. Today's video is going to be a very interesting one because I am going to explain to you how I have received the honor of being invited to the Canadian Grand Prix on June 19th in Montreal, Quebec by Shell Canada. What in the hell? What did I do to deserve this? I'm gonna explain it to you right now. So, back in 2020, it was the winter of 2020. Kyle and I, from Rider Performance, my partner in crime, for those of you that are familiar with the channel, exclusively works on my vehicles. He and I were really sick and tired of everyone believing the urban legend, we'll say, that a certain fuel was better than another. And those two fuels in the lower mainland, Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, for those that don't know, was Chevron 94 and Shell 91. Those two were the two that everyone was battling. Oh, this is better, this is better. For us, our experience had shown us with data logging and performance testing, like actual testing, that Chevron 94 was consistently outperforming Shell 91. But there were a lot of people that believed that urban legend, that myth, at least it was a myth to us, because our performance testing proved otherwise, that Shell 91 was the ultimate fuel in the lower mainland. Even though 91 versus 94, just that in itself, you'd think it would have a lower octane rating, people were under the belief that it was better fuel. Some tuners claimed it provided better knock resistance than Chevron 94. So we were sick and tired of it. Why does everyone just believe myths when you can put in the effort, the time, and the money to get shit done? So, what did I end up doing? I collected fuel samples from multiple gas stations, testing multiple different companies' fuels. We went out there and I went to Racing Greed, and I used my own car as the specimen, an untuned vehicle, and we did run after run after run with every single fuel. The first video, I think, was an entire 8.5 or 9 hour day on the dyno. It was a long day, but well worth it. That first video proved that what Kyle and I thought all along was right, that Chevron 94 really outperformed Shell 91. To this day, I still can't believe for the life of me the difference that it made way back in December 2020 on the dyno. It was crazy. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. So then after that, we were just, can our testing, can it be that accurate? Can that be true? It was a big difference. So Sean from Racing Greed, thank you so much to Sean Muscovich. You can find him at Musky Tuned on Instagram. He was the man, and he said, you know what, Adam? That's hard for me to believe. Like, can it be that much of a difference? So he met up with me after hours, in the wee hours of the evening, just the two of us, tested it again. Chevron 94 versus Shell 91. Same results. We were right, and we were pumped that we were right, that we didn't make a mistake. That was the big thing that Sean and I were trying to prove. So past that, we had kind of proven that, but then the community got back to me and said, Adam, that was just the winter blend. You know that fuel changes in the summer. There's more ethanol in it. The companies might put different additives. I'm not honestly too sure. And you should test it then as well. So I'm just like, oh, I've put in a lot of time and a lot of money to do this. Thousands of dollars. All the dyno time and all the fuel. But I went back the following summer and I shot it again with 5 or 6 more fuels. Shell lost again. Chevron 94, triumphant, proven all over again. Just sorry to rub it in, but I was right the first time, and I guess it made an impact. So some time had passed, and I believe it was probably around October 2021, I'm not 100% sure on that date, where I got some messages on Instagram and on Facebook. Hey Adam, there's a new Shell 93. Have you seen it? It's like, what? There's Shell 93 since when? I haven't seen this. I doubted everyone, to be real with you guys. I was calling people liars, and there's no such thing. I didn't know it existed. And then one gas station, well, the first one, I believe they were in North Van. People were taking pictures of it and sending it to me. The pumps were different. They had 87 octane, they had 91 and 93. They got rid of their mid-grade, 89. Now, the pumps of old had an 87, an 89, and a 91 octane pump. That's what we had seen for years. These look different, and they were also labeled different. 93 V-Power Nitro Plus. Talk about a name to sell it. So I thought long and hard. I was like, man, I've already proven this. I've spent so much freaking money, time, and effort. Ugh, do I have to do this again? So what I did is I asked for help. And a huge thank you to every single person that donated to that GoFundMe to make that video happen. Now, it didn't cover all of my expenses. I still paid out of pocket to cover some of it, but it helped a lot, and I really, really appreciate it. So we did it again. But this time, Shell had a new formula. They were back with a vengeance. Shell 93 destroyed everybody. We tested, I think, again, another 4 or 5 fuels, and they came out on top by a margin that we were really surprised by. It tested with a higher ethanol content, and we were just like, wow, this is incredible. Shell listened. I even ended off that video saying, Shell hear about my fuel comparisons in the past? Did they realize that their fuel was not up to par with what people were asking of their cars? I don't know, guys. Could it be true? My ego wants to think it's true. Probably didn't have anything to do with it. So everyone was really happy. The performance enthusiasts in the lower mainland were pumped because we had fuel that rocked. It kicked ass. Many people that run 93 octane tunes on their performance vehicles, when they ran Chevron 94, they had a ton of knock, a ton of timing retardation, and their cars ran really poorly. So in-house at Ryder Performance, I always strongly recommended to people, you have to blend additional ethanol into your pump gas to run those tunes safely. But now we have this Shell 93 formula. I tested it out in people's cars. You don't need to do that anymore. It works just fine. So we have this wicked fuel. Everyone's happy. Everyone's rejoicing. I was really happy that I put in the effort to make that happen. So about 2 months ago now, I received an email, as I do every now and then, from people, hey, we want to work with you, as anyone does with a YouTube channel that has a few subscribers. And this one reached out to me and it's like, this seems pretty legit. Okay, what's up? Shell Canada would like to meet with you. They have something to talk to you about. And I was like, oh, snap. Did I piss somebody off? Am I gonna get in trouble? So I was worried and I didn't know what was going on exactly. But what I'm gonna do is share with you right now the call that I had with Shell Canada and what they told me.
Great. So the reason for the call today and for me reaching out to you personally is you have created a number of gasoline videos on your YouTube channel. With the winter gasoline blend, the summer one, and the one that you did most recently in December for our newest product, Shell V-Power Nitro Plus 93. Obviously, the first couple of videos, we didn't perform very well. I've probably watched all your videos, probably a dozen times each. And it's, I know in the videos you kind of wonder if the oil companies are watching, and we very much are. For us, it's, we develop our products and services for motorists like yourself who are passionate about their vehicles and what they put into your engine. Ourselves here at Shell, we're very much passionate experts, not only about our products, but also about our vehicles, and we work alongside a lot of OEMs. Shell V-Power Nitro Plus 93 was really an idea that we had to provide to motorists in the Lower Mainland in Canada for something that it provided more performance for their vehicles. So, definitely created for motorists like yourself. Adam, are you a motorsports fan by any chance? Great. Do you watch Formula One closely?
Not as close as I would like to. I don't have much time for myself to enjoy such luxuries. I do catch it on Netflix after the fact, and catch up on it after.
Oh, wonderful. So I do want to invite you as Shell's personal guest to the Canadian Grand Prix this year. It is in Montreal, middle of June. And why we're inviting you is it's really the customer testimonial of your December video of our newest product, Shell V-Power Nitro Plus 93. It was almost like a Christmas present for what you said about our product. It completely blew out all the other gasoline brands in the Lower Mainland, and that's what we wanted to aspire. You gave us the inspiration to make a better product. We were developing Shell V-Power Nitro Plus 93 for a number of years, and when I saw your videos, I was like, I must beat out the competition, and I want to see us on top, and very much so, you were able to demonstrate that, and we are very thankful for that. So as a token of our appreciation, we do want to extend you an invitation to the Montreal Grand Prix in Montreal this summer, where you will be my personal guest. And what we will be covering for you is a fully paid round trip experience, VIP at the Grand Prix. So we will pay for your hotel, your transportation, accommodations, and you will be my personal guest in Shell's hospitality VIP suite right at the race. So you'll be able to see trackside, Ferrari hopefully win that Grand Prix. They're doing an amazing job this year. I don't know if you saw the first 3 races. They're beating out the competition. So you'll be able to see them trackside in our VIP box with us. Watching free practice on the Friday, the qualifying on the Saturday, and the most exciting events, the Grand Prix on the Sunday. In Montreal, you'll also be treated like a VIP, so you'll be extended some invitations to join a number of VIP dinners with us. We are having a massive customer activation and experience at the Crescent Street Festival, supporting Formula One and Ferrari's championships. And we hope that you will be our guest at this event. It will also allow you the opportunity to capture whatever content that you may want for your channel. Again, this is not a mandatory, but giving you the opportunity to capture whatever you want. Speaking with our scientists, seeing where Shell V-Power is made. If you weren't familiar, Shell V-Power started out on the racetrack. We developed this with Scuderia Ferrari over the past 70 years. 99% of the same types of compounds found in the gasoline used by the Formula One race team is found at the gasoline pumps that you visit on a daily basis. We're very passionate about Shell V-Power, and I hope you are able to join me in Montreal this summer as our VIP guest at this year's Grand Prix.
I would be absolutely honored to be your guest. That's pretty freaking amazing. Yeah, I'm super emotional. That's so crazy. I made those videos to help people, and I never thought it would turn into anything. And I made those videos to kind of help people get better performance out of their cars. And it's crazy that bigwigs up top actually notice that stuff. And yeah, that's amazing, shocking to me. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's passionate people like you inspire us to provide better products. I know in your videos you had a lot of questions about gasoline, and I'm happy to answer all of that. In our VIP box in Montreal, you'll have a wonderful time. This experience is something that money can't buy. It's worth over $10,000 Canadian, and again, it's our gift to you for being such a passionate expert about gasoline and vehicles.
Thank you.
Can you guys freaking believe that? Shell Canada caught wind of my YouTube videos. That led them to bringing Shell 93 V-Power Nitro Plus to the Lower Mainland for all of us performance enthusiasts to enjoy. Mental, mind-blowing. To this day, I still can't believe it. It's pretty freaking cool, and I am so happy I was able to put in that effort to benefit everyone, because everyone gets to enjoy their 93 octane fuel now and get better performance out of their cars. So I am not overly personal with what I reveal to you guys on the channel. I talk about cars, I talk about performance. You get see me lose my shit all the time, and we're drag racing. It's my passion in life. It's truly what I enjoy and means the most to me. My family, my animals, cars, that's what it is. But you may have noticed that I got really, really damn emotional in that video. It got to me in a big way. And I'm gonna try my best not to get emotional now, but it's still weighing on me heavily, but I needed to share it with you guys. For about 9 months now, I've been suffering from a heart condition. And it just came on me like that, and we're still not 100% sorted on what it is. I was experiencing chest pain every single day, and I've been to the emergency room 3 times already. So it's been hard on me. And it means a lot, because I was going through that extra health stuff that I'm still going through, and to make a positive impact and be rewarded and be like, thank you, this is what we'd like to do for you. Man, that got me deep. I do this stuff to help people. And I may come across as a dick every now and then on social media, because I get peeved at people not spending the time watching the videos that I spend a lot of time and effort on to explain things in great detail, so they don't need to ask those questions. But yeah, I've been going through a lot, and it sucks, and my health hasn't been very good for 9 months now. So I always try to put on a smiling face for you guys, come to you guys with a lot of energy and a lot of vigor, but it's been pretty damn hard on me. I was in perfect health, and it just went south on me like that. It was kind of, everything changed. So that's why I got so emotional. That's why I got emotional now. I'm still battling through it. Things are looking up for me. We've done a lot of testing, so I'm hoping that I can get through this and live the rest of my life normally. But I just wanted to convey to you guys that this does mean a lot to me. So don't ever take it for granted what you have in life. I am very thankful for what I have. And I cannot thank Shell Canada enough for this opportunity. The Canadian Grand Prix, F1 racing? Am I gonna be able to see Ferrari take the podium? Like, come on, man. Charles and Carlos going at it. This is gonna be freaking sick. For those of you that might be F1 followers or fans, Ferrari's doing really well this year. So who the hell knows? Ferrari and Shell work hand in hand with one another. So I'm gonna check out as much as I can. I'll get as much footage as I can from behind the scenes for you guys. I'm sure there might be some out of limits and no-no zones that I won't be allowed to go to, but I'll try to share my experience with you guys as best I can and show you guys what goes on the paddocks and in behind all the closed doors. Maybe some secrets I might be allowed to get in on. Probably not, I'm just dreaming, but I'm just really excited about this opportunity. So thank you from the bottom of my heart, Shell Canada, for giving me this opportunity. And to all my viewers, thank you all for always watching, for supporting. Thank you to my trolls, the dickheads, the guys that call me out and try to push me down. It only makes me stronger in the long run, and I come back quicker and faster every time. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Pay attention to the channel. In the coming month, I will be releasing footage when I'm actually at the race in Montreal itself, and I'll try to show you as much as I can behind the scenes. Thank you all for watching, guys. Until next time, take care.